What up, YouTube? It's your boy JKG Brennan. We are here on Diablo 3. This one is Diablo 3 Season 28, my introduction to it, right? So I'm taking part in this kind of as a warm-up to the D4 beta, which is going to be coming out here in March. If you pre-ordered it, I did my pre-order today, so boom, beta is coming your way for your boy. I don't know if we're going to make any videos on the D4 beta. We might, we may not, I don't know. But this video is going to be something kind of like my introduction to the real Diablo, if you will, because I never played Diablo before, Diablo Immortal. So I am a Diablo Immortal player coming into the Diablo universe, which kind of gives me a little bit of a weird situation, right? I'm a controller player, console kid. I've covered it in a video before. So playing mouse and keyboard is definitely something new for me. Starting to get the hang of it. We're getting there. But you know your boy your boy decided to go crazy. And we're playing Barb. We're playing Barb. We are the Barb gang. Barb gang represent, baby. Let's go. Barb gang day 1 Immortal, Barb gang here in Diablo 3 season 28. Probably gonna be Barb gang in D4. I mean, you know, hey, Barb gang for life, baby. Let's go. But you know, that's where we're at right there. So this is gonna kind of be like a little bit of a mashup between my feelings. What are the differences between Diablo Immortal Barb and D3 Barb? Differences in the games in general, and also a couple little things that I've noticed kind of as we go. Right. So first and foremost, differences in the game style. I can definitely see why OG Diablo players coming from D2, D3 were very disappointed with the Barb. Barb in Diablo Immortal, I had fun with it. However, we did lack just general damage overall, where here in Diablo 3, I feel like just running around with my whirlwind, you know, I'm doing a ton of damage with my whirlwind. I'm learning different skills. I mean, we have our Wrath of the Berserker here where we go Super Saiyan. You know, we have some cool little, you know, cool effects, and we're getting some good damage out of these type of we're getting some good damage out of these skills, right? One thing that is definitely hard for me is just moving with my mouse. If it was maybe WASD, I might have a little bit better chance, or even arrow keys. I don't know. I would really love controllers, so I'm really hoping they stick to giving controller support in D4 going forward. However, I'm not going to be too worried about it with this experience. I will have a little bit of knowledge on mouse and keyboard going forward, so I'm kind of happy about that. Just more experiences mean more fun in other games and stuff, right? So those are the differences. Similarities, just the art style. I really love the art style. Demon Wings is really cool. I love all that kind of stuff. And then a couple little tips. I know a couple people, you know, obviously the game's been out for a long time, so this is nothing new. However, take some time. If you are somebody like me, came to the Diablo universe as a Diablo Immortal player, and you've never played Diablo before, this is my PSA to you. Take the time. Once you hit 70 and stuff like that, you're starting to get your paragons and everything like that. Take some time, organize your stash, right? Buy extra tabs. You're gonna need it. You're gonna be picking up a ton of stuff, especially if you're getting power leveled. If you're getting power leveled, it is the fastest way to cruise in and start actually being able to get, you know, gear that you're able to do some damage with, right? I have my main tab. My first tab is my gems. These are all my gems. You want to start getting away from these lower gems as quick as possible. You want to start getting up into like the royal, flawless, imperial, you know, those really high levels, right? Legendary gems at the bottom, and that's pretty much everything I want in that first tab. Next one down is I have listed as my jewelry. This is going to be my rings, legendary, amulets. I just started getting these Machine of Putridness, the portal devices. I started getting those, so I'm putting those in there. And then also these here go on what is your follower, which is, you can see right here, my follower is the Enchantress. You can actually start, when you equip them for part of your season journey, you can start equipping some of these things on them. So that I keep that there. And then we go armor. As far as armor goes, what I'm doing is going in a two-prong attack, if you will. So one tab, this first tab is going to be helmet, chest, belt, waist, feet. So basically right down the middle, right? So we think about it as the core, helmet, chest, waist, going forward down to the feet. And then this next tab here I have listed as our body. This is going to be our shoulders, our hands, our bracers, out here on the side, right? So these four pieces right here are all going to go in this tab. Over here, I did get the second level, which I have listed for my weapons. So all my weapons and shields and stuff are going to go in that tab. This is an empty tab right there, and an empty tab right there, prepping for the future, because I know I'm going to get a ton of stuff. Basically, when you're out doing your bounties and stuff like that, you're going to be kind of wherever you start. Doesn't matter. You can start Act 1, you can start Act 5, doesn't really matter. Every time you leave the game and come back, your bounties are going to reset, so it's a really good way to get that first from 0 to 70. It's a really good way to get in there, is doing bounties, because you get all of your massacre bonuses, which is going to give you exponential XP. What you're looking for is basically right here in the bottom right hand corner. So from your town, press M on your keyboard. It's going to bring up your map, and it'll take you into whatever act you're in that town, and then you can kind of go from there. So if you're doing your bounties and you're going to try to get all 5 bounties real quick, just goes 1 here, and you're going to go boom. You're going to navigate to that one. You're going to do that bounty. Right here next to it, you see the little demon head. Those are going to be bosses, so you're going to want to be able to kill some of these bosses for different achievements in the season journey, as well as up here in the top left, you can see this key. This is once you get into, I think it's chapter 4 of the season journey, you're going to start needing to kill the key wardens. So those are there as well. So do your bounties. Get with a friend if you can that maybe is higher level than you. If they're not higher level than you, that's great. It's just fine. It's just if so you team up with somebody that is stronger than you, whether they're very much stronger than you or not, they can help you kind of do that. But basically, you kind of want to walk that edge, right? You don't want to be struggling in this, because the more you struggle, the slower it's going to be. You want to try to breeze through what you can as quick as possible, right? So you're going to want to do that. Build up your massacre bonuses for, your kill streaks, and get all those exponential bonuses. That gives you so much more XP. Another little quick tip here is from the map here. You're on your bounties. You are going to want to look for some of the bounties that are going to be with cursed chests. So with the cursed chests, you're going to basically, let me bring up a couple visual aids, right? So we have 5 acts. We're going to go through them all here. Let me bring up some visual aids, and I'll be right back. All right, so we're back here. I had to get a couple things up here. So basically what we're looking at here, we're going to start with Act 1, right? So you're going to be looking for bounties that have cursed chests. So for your first level 0 to 70, to help you level up really fast, you want those massacre bonuses. Real easy way to do that is to find the bounties with the cursed chests. And what that means is you're going to basically go into the bounty, you're going to go to a cursed chest, you're going to get waves and waves and waves, potentially hundreds of enemies to kill all those enemies as fast as possible. You're going to get massive XP bonuses that way, right? So the way to do this is, if you're in a party, say 2-3 people, each one of you join create your own separate games, and then you look for your bounties. And say Act 1, you're going to look for the Cursed Cellar, the Cursed Court, or the Cursed Bellows. Act 2, the Cursed Spire, the Cursed Pit, the Cursed Moors, the Cursed Temple. Act 3, you're going to look for the Cursed Garrison, the Cursed Bailey. Act 4, there's not a Cursed Chest there, so skip that one. Act 5, you're going to go for the Cursed Peat, down here in the bottom left-hand corner, hopefully. And what you're going to do is whoever gets the bounties with the Cursed Chest, that person invites everybody in your group to that game. Go ahead and knock out those Cursed Chests as quick as possible. Get those massive massacre bonuses, and then rinse and repeat, right? Try to do all of them, and then leave the game, go back in, same thing. Look for bounties, create separate games, look for bounties, do it all over again. That's going to give you as much XP as you can. When you come back from clearing these bounties, basically what you're going to do is kind of the first thing I do is I check my inventory, and if I have any gems, I go to my stash real quick. Boom, first here, right click on your mouse and just kind of they pop over. Go ahead and do that. Then I come over here to my armory, and I real quick I repair what I need to repair, and then go to salvage, and you click each one separately. So if you're familiar with Diablo Immortal, you can kind of multi-select. Unfortunately, we don't have that in D3. Hopefully we have that in D4. I'll find out in the beta when I get into that. But do like your grays, your blues, and your yellows, and go ahead and knock those out as quick as possible. Any legendaries at that point, what I like to do is I like to come to the stash, go to my weapons tab, and and there we are. Go ahead and put them all in there as well. So there we go. And you know what? just for good measure, I'll show you how to do that. So basically, there we go. You right click it, it just pops over. You don't have to drag and drop anything. So you're good to go there. Another little tip for new players is as you're going, you are going to want to train, and you're going to want to level up your blacksmith, your mystic right here, and then also your jeweler. You're going to want to level them all up as far as you can at the time. Get them up to level 12. I maxed out at level 12, but you want to get them as quick as possible. Those are just a couple little quick super beginner tips. Again, if you're an OG in Diablo, these are not much tips for you. However, if you're brand new to the game like I am, testing it out before, as a warm-up for Diablo 4, or you've never played it and you're kind of thinking about playing it and everything like that, those are some of the quick little tips that I found here just over the weekend playing, kind of getting power leveled by some friends, and found some tips on these things. I don't think anything's new. If it is new for everybody, then there you go. Otherwise, I would love to see you guys hang out in some more videos. If you like videos like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss when I upload. Outside of that, I will see you in the next one, guys. Peace.